Welcome back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 8 of our Morghur the Shadowgave, SFO Grimmhammer, and the Old World campaign. In today's episode, we are here with Morghur, father of all the Ungor, to be throwing down with the leaders of Sigmarsheim once more. They keep coming on down out of the south to throw down, and so we keep having to teach them this lesson. It's going to give us a Pyrrhic victory where we lose almost all of Morghur's children, so therefore, we shall have this ambush on the field. Let's get them. Show them how little we care about things like army variants. So they've got the Drakwold Riders. These are kind of the units I'm a little bit concerned with. Are they just Empire Knights? Nothing more? Famously broke the flank of the Black Axe orcs by charging across a hidden fjord. Are they extra sneaky? Oh no, I guess they probably have Rider. So they're knights that are unconcerned about things like terrain. It's not the terrain that'll get you. Not even a little bit. Thor Hounds in here. Centaur with the throwing axes. Being defended by one of our Ungor Spear Herd because we can't get Vanguard deployed. There's a little bit of weirdness we'll have to work around. The rest of our Ungor here, ready to charge in and deal death. We're going to try to blob up the enemy halberds and ogres as much as we can because we don't have a lot of staying power with these Ungor. Morghur has a lot of children, but not very many of them inherited his muscles. We'll have him going after Kurt after we deal with the enemy knights. Their heroes are going nowhere, and we've got horses to slay. Traitor horses. And the other Ungor that we haven't put into position, so let's grab these four. Then you three start up our arrow formation. Set this up so that they can lace the archers and the Drakwold Riders in tetanus covered in death. Y'all in guard mode. Speedy boys, and does Madoom Bull have any abilities? He can just roar real loud. Goes crazy. Makes sense. Let's get it started. Morghur and Spears, you guys hunt down that group. Everyone else just kind of waddle on forward a bit. We'll have these guys in the middle hunt down the Grand Cauldron Ravagers, or whatever they're called. They're about to be called lunch. The Hound Dogs to destroy the back line, and then the Centaurs can move up. Send them around to go after those ogres. Who are being turned into pincushions currently. Ungors, let's go after Kurt, or maybe the Halberdiers, because they don't have a lot of armor or shields. Pull the Hounds away. Drakwold Riders are broken. We'll just let these Spearmen continue to pursue them off the map, so we don't have to worry. Actually, I take it back. Spears get into combat. You Hound Dogs, you're pretty quick. You pursue them. The rest of our Hound Dogs will try to get escape. We'll pursue Kurt. And these three can all work together against this group of Halberdiers. That will do. Centaurs keep going wide. But why they're so disrupted, their formation. Smash in there. Caught my Halberdiers too is not great for our Doom Bulls. Let's go ahead and pull him away. Not great. You guys come around the back, the ones that can. Looks like a lot of them are caught in our archers. Then pop pop. Dealing with the General of the Empire. Let's send these Ungor after that group of crossbows. Right here, you just stand here and throw axes at people. Seems like a fun time. Get him, Morghur. Morghur and one unit of our beastly hounds. That one just tripped and fell over. May have been the knight, but the Iron Fist of Death. Hounds that are still over here, let's go ahead and have them rush into the back of these halberdiers, or just deal with these These huntsmen that are up front. A nice complete surround should scare off the rest of these filthy humies. There we are. We'll have the Centaur come on back. They took a little bit of damage. That must have been huntsmen that were firing on them from a little ways away. Not sure, but we've got plenty of humans to run down. Sacrifices for the dark gods. Just lobbing axes in the back. I got some really good accuracy with these throwing axes. In a moment. Alright, it'll give us a close victory, I guess. Their combined arms matter 0. We will go ahead and have ourselves a wonderful snack. And another challenge completed. In your recent frenzy of violence and destruction, you wasted little time in bringing your victims to battle and defeating them in quick succession. Greatly impressing the Dark Gods. Is that 4 wins in one turn? I think it is. Extra campaign movement range by 15%. That is going to be our next technology for sure. Morghur, we have to stop there, apparently. We're going to go ahead and rename you as I have been suggested to Father of the Ungor. Oh, we can't. Father of Ungor. Not as poignant, but that's what we'll do. He is rolling with nothing but his Ungor squad. Switch over into the hidden encampment so we can recruit up some more. Out of global, we could get... No, we don't have global right now. So there... Instead, we'll raid. Give me your goodies. Exactly. And Gorgoth will give you the gargantuan hooves. Berserker's sword is weapon strength and charge bonus, whereas Ogre Blade just gives a hefty 18% to his weapon strength. I quite like the 84 charge bonus. Terrifying Mask of E for terror, which we don't have anything else that will work. Talisman of preservation, protection. Get them mixed up. We might as well have you grab a gleaming pendant. Doe increases herd growth. Female beastmen are rare. Extra bestial rage. No, everyone has kind of earned the ancillaries they have, and so they will keep what they've got. Helm of Many Eyes and the Helm of Discord. No items to hand out to you there, Gorgoth. Still need to pry them from the cold, dead hands of the Bretonnians. Exactly. Let you do some replenishing, although we do need to quell the animosity, that way we don't have as many issues with our leadership in our coming battles. And then we'll give these Minotaurs over to Papa Gorgoth. Also can get him the Sons of Goros. That sounds great. I think one of our Ungor raiders is gonna be sent back to the fields. See you later, fools. Cannot recruit unit. Why? Because we're raiding? How about I switch out of raiding? Can I then recruit them? See, this is why you check. We're gonna go back to raiding. I just -1 on archer team. That's fine. I just need to move it back into friendly territory to grab the ROR, likely. Sweet business. We'll skip over all the other low bestial rage. That should be our turn. Doom is soon upon you, Landrel Barrow. Just have to let us gather up the lads once more. Roland, you absolute clown. Why did you burn it to the ground? Does that add to our devastation? No. Well, the unnatural order is complete, so the Beastmen will not rest until all are trampled beneath their cloven feet, and they alone rule the wilds, which will give us a little bit more aura size and self-defense chance for anyone trying to take down our heroes, or our lords as well. That's quite annoying. You will pay for that with your life. But first, We just need to come on down and go after the fort BERGBRES. We need to get to the next tier, which we need... Which we're sitting at 64. We need to get up to 100, so we need 36 total. We've got 26. And more is all we need, so let's just take a quick look. Fort will give us 4, then we can just take down the castle and pop it from there. This is a huge blood grounds. Really sad we have to use the rituals so soon. We could find more rather large ones, but this one's awesome. Thank you, Garbon Hold. We will remember you in the future. Yeah, Morghur, we'll just have you raid on down. We're gonna do lots of replenishing, thankfully. Went down to Brokewater. Steal from the Dark Elves. No one's gonna do anything about it. Come find out just like everyone else. Morghur is not to be trifled with. We'll come on in and grab the War Herd of Ravages because, yes, please, 15% more movement. We've got 4,000 favor. If anything, we need to upgrade stuff that gives us more dreads. That's what I'm looking for. I believe that's just the Zangor building. Yep, Miasmic Rain is not what we're looking for. It's not the Rocking Pits either, it's the Shamanic Challenges. Contests of supernatural dominance held between the Bray Shamans. 10% more. It's 4,000 gold. Gives us a lot more dread. So that's what we're going to beeline towards. Looks like they're trying to steal our stuff there, puh. Let's show them the door. We managed to ambush them too. Lost 0. Let's go ahead and kill them for the extra rage. Come on in and do some raiding, even if it's in our own territory. Lewin's back. Good for you. Do with Morgoth then. Come on over and trade off the units we have. Let's do it. If they're together, they're an incredibly dangerous target. Oh, they can't reach. How annoying. Alright, Gorgoth, can you at least get your RORs? Well, for the Sons of Goros. You got magical attacks, bonus v large, and armor piercing. It's pretty solid. I think they're also perpetually drunk. Which, perpetually drunk and wielding a two-handed battle axe seems pretty dangerous. All with like 1.5 horsepower. Sweet business. We'll hand the Minotaurs over, and then we are looking real dangerous. 3,000 is the last we're looking for here. Well, I would love to actually start getting some extra unit caps. We can have more than like one of each of these guys. That tier 5 Hearthstone is going to be very key. From there, we'll be able to start increasing unit caps like crazy. RR's hasn't moved. Can we have him steal some technology? Got a very low chance of doing so. Let's use you as a scout past Barfleur. See what's going on over here at Merton, and even Leoness. That Barley Mott. Oh, you failed. Fairly small blood grounds. About the same size there. Trying to find one that's going to encompass all of this, but apparently not. There are none. Weird. Okay, well, no super efficient blood grounds, but we're still going to burn everything to the coast. Let's come on into Morghur, and that'll be our turn. Oh, there's no Beastman word for Greenskin. No more wah, but we'll be back. That's if I accept your gold. Which I'm going to, and then I'm going to stab you in the back immediately because, chaos. Alright, I was promised a fight. This fort is only tier 1. It's kind of lame, but fight it shall be. We reach here with Ruination Stance. That's what we're gonna do then. Beautiful, so this will also give us more melee attack and missile resistance. The fort doesn't actually have... We're not able to build any towers here. That's pretty rude. They give us a decisive victory, but I'm not sure when we're going to have another battle worthy of our time, so let's have Morghur and company take the walls. It's definitely not going to be a low casualties battle if we have to charge up through this pockmarked, crater-marked landscape. Goodness, they don't have any defense trebuchets. Onward. Alright, so what do the towers look like? I mean, that's not... Those are going to be catapult towers. That's not lovely to see. Going through the front gates is probably the worst call. We'll send the spawn that direction because they're pretty tanky. Like so, we'll have the Hounds of Pestilence with them. This one would have obviously been... Would have definitely been better for the auto-resolve. Let's do what we can, though. Razor Pigs. It's also makes me think we need to try to beeline for whatever gives us access to the Shatterstone, because there's a couple of the buildings in our line that do, which will just let us blast through walls like they don't exist. One of the best things about being an ogre. I want to put them together so they can both hit this first section of wall with just an overwhelming barrage. Everyone else that isn't them quit being difficult and scoot forward. And then the archers can do the same. Puts them at a higher chance of being punished by the towers, but hopefully we can shut them down by charging the gore in. Love the slightly less important Ear Gore taking this section of wall. And Morghur and Kevin are going to have no choice but to go straight after the front gates. The simplicity of it makes it easier to plan, but doesn't mean we're going to lose less gore. Chariots, stay back and get ready for when we break down those gates. One of the groups. I think I'm going to put the Spear Gore in guard mode so they don't keep charging after enemies. They kind of hold their position. And let's get this thing going. You guys move up and start taking down those gates. Send you after them. Thank goodness the shielded Zangor, the first ones that got hit. You two move up, take this section of the wall. An overwhelming barrage did work very well. You were up front. You guys switch your position and start targeting these peasant bows. These other two can go after the ones up front here. Excellent. Let's get him. Speed up a little bit. I guess he keeps tripping on Morghur's legs. You hate to see. And now we just send all of the big beasties in to help take down the gates. Only so many can attack it at once, but let's get them. We're incredibly slow. Alright, they're a little bit clumped up, so they're taking a lot of damage. Bring you guys back as well. Our archers are doing some interesting things. A lot of extra damage. Definitely prefer it to be the archers than anyone else. Zangors get to chopping. Let you guys turn your backs. Spear Gore, you hold the line here. You guys move down and shut down those peasant bowmen. That'd be great. Problem is, there are yeomen. They're not super dangerous, but there's a lot of them. Yeomen and men-at-arms behind them. Ooh, these poor Ungor getting torn to shreds. Come on, guys. Those axes whirling. Are we through the gates? Beautiful. Everything up front here needs to go through. Razor Gore, you get the plaids off on the side. Got coated in arrows there for a moment. Send the Bulgor in after the mounted yeoman. I should have waited for the others to get closer. Actually, you come on in as well. Piggies aren't scared of no spears. Put the Centaur back, have them help out. The pigs retreat for a moment. That first group of archers is gone. Hoping we would have the numbers to overwhelm this section of the wall. We don't yet. Send all the Ungor over here then. We really need to take this portion of the wall. Fire in the middle there. Any of our guys that aren't moving, go after these archer groups in the back line. Spawn on in. Archers getting torn into shreds, being made into chew toys. Have you, Centaurs, come up top here, capture this zone. And the others can just go past. Chariots, come on now. Now's not the time to turn around. Pull back and we'll charge back in after you can reset. Just blending them up. I'll try to give orders from this position for a moment. It looks most cinematic and awesome. Charge in here. We got some more spawn joining the fray. Here is be a nightmare. All Morghur's fault. There is still time to run, although I don't know if it would save you. I could definitely win at this point. It's far too late. Tower is ours, so we can move our archers forward. Oh, rest in peace, these Centaur. Good grief. The Bretonian towers do not play. We will take the win, though. I am going to do what I can to run down the rest of these guys, because it seems to count this as a normal field battle. I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, there's our win. We did lose a lot of the goat lads, but if you aren't able to block a ballista bolt or whatever comes out of those towers with your abdominal muscles, purely with nothing else, we don't want you in our army. We'll take the raise in advance. Turned around and went the wrong way there, Morghur. Now have the 30 devastation, which is not quite what we need. A little bit more. Switch back over into raiding stance, which will nearly replenish our troops up to full. I don't mind if some of our raiders are a little bit lacking. Extra post-battle loot for all battles. No, I think from here, if we are not upgrading how much dread we're gaining, we are saving to upgrade Morghur's herd just by itself. Let's grab our Minotaur. I guess we'll trade them out for a group of archers. Transferring too many units is going to lead to dissatisfaction. Really, they're losing dissatisfaction because they're Minotaurs? You'll get over it. Let's do some raiding. Down in Barfleur. Have response. Yes, definitely. More ours is response. Let's do some scouting. We can have both of these guys come on in and do some raiding in their respective areas.
I'm the lion.
Sure, you are the lion, but give me your gold, lion. We have dealt with you before. More income from raising settlements. Plague chance is pretty good. Yeah, so we've got ruinous seances here, then this will be the last one we upgrade. While everything else will go to Morghur. Still have his quest battle we need to finish. I don't like it sitting here uncompleted. Right, now let's bring the old Beastman dropkick to Castle Flava Flav down here. We're not at war with you guys, are we? Forgot we signed peace. Who is at war with you? Montfort, whom we currently aren't fighting. Hello there, Isengard.
What vile filth stands before me?
We actually can't make positive deals with you. How funny. That's fine. I don't mind stabbing Grom in the back. Enjoy your doom, Grom.
Nothing doing.
Good, Machopas was getting all clean. So was ours. You've got more lads here than anyone would be expecting, don't you? Gonna give us a Pyrrhic victory? Do we have to fight on the field, or are we in on a minor settlement battle? Perfect. This forces all of your normally pretty dangerous boar boys into a small area, which we can use our spawn to rip them apart. Morghur, do the honors. Alright. Again, we're taking a Draconian settlement from the Greenskins. I think we'll attack from this side over here this time. Maybe everyone coming at once. So let's go Morghur and the Doombull on the other side. Vorpal Doombull. He is but one evolution away. The other four over here. We'll have both of the Ungor up front to absorb arrows. Archers back on the side as well. And you know, I don't mind having the chariots and then the hounds on the other end because they're pretty quick and defend one another. We'll have the pigs being kind of a shock infantry. Have them being in their own group. I'd rather have Morghur as group 1, so do your thing. Let's come on back over to a main army. Or battle pigs, and then we'll have the tanky cow spawn rolling with Morghur, and the quick ones with the Doorbull. Thor, our archers, and then the beasties. Let's smash. You guys move on forward. We're gonna see if these archers can deal with these arrow boys to start. Everyone else is charge on in. These archers try to take down this tower. Not sure how capable they're going to be of that, but do what you can. Don't really want to send anyone else forward to start. Battle pigs maybe to the front of the forest. Send these spears in just to be a nuisance. Let's let the spears and the Morghur go first. Where are you guys going? Bring you all out and claim this zone. Maybe because they're going round to defend. Not sure. We've dropped right on through the first set of barriers. Let's take down these trolls next. Give yourself the extra armor and melee defense. You shall absolutely need it. Send in the Ungor with spears. Start helping. That arrow tower is going down so very slowly. Let's stop wasting our time. Morghur, you stop these boar boys. Let's let more idiots follow around you. Sit in the gore from there. Battle pigs, you take this side since it looks like there's less guys. We'll let the Centaur get ready. So they'll kind of stay back. Easier targets wherever possible. Keep waddling on up the hill. See how things are going on. Other side with our chariots. They haven't reacted yet, which is great. Razor Gore chariots, since you're invisible, you move up here. As soon as I see this zone capped, we're moving up. Alright, battle pigs. You guys move through and jump on these orc boys. We'll have these Centaur now that we've actually made a sizable gap. We'll come over this way as well. Morghur can just hold the line forever. Let's have the barrier lads come with them. Or charge in. Let's break these normal orc boys. Alright, they've started to react now, so have the hounds come back down. past our chariots. That should do. Got a new unit of spawners. Gonna send them all the way in to be as disruptive as possible. Go after the biggins. Let's have our chariot hit this group of boar boys first, and then we'll surround them with the poison lads. Mixture of bleed and poison should see them fall pretty quickly. Epic battle at the base of Stonehenge. That poison is gonna get to work very quickly. You have to keep in mind, there's lots of other orc boys in the area. This group is completely shattered. Let's move everyone in, except for the door bull. I want you trying to get into the capture zone. Make them worried about it. Razor Gore, you come around and break these orc boys on the other side. Same thing with Centaur. Perfect opportunity. Slaneshies, you move up to start breaking. Oh, there's still some biggins here. You guys get the biggins then. In fact, we'll have the Razor Gore now that they've already shattered that group. Never mind, they're about to break. Z biggins. Piggies come up the hill a little bit. Those boar boys got absolutely smacked. Chariots, come on in. Just rip through the terror boys up front. And that should keep the other normal boys busy long enough for everyone else to do their damage too. Alright, battle pigs, that's kind of a dangerous threat for us. Everyone else has come on up. Some damage. You guys take the other angle. That'll do fine. You battle pigs come through. Make sure these air boys don't keep doing anything at all. Centaur, backing away. Might be better for you to come around and go after this barricade. Pull you back for now, though. Sure, you didn't do that well. Let's pull them back. Be fast enough and large enough they don't have too much trouble. Battle pigs, charge this group. 2 sets of battle pigs versus some biggins. They are uphill. Not ideal. Should be a duel they win, though. Lots of issues trying to get through the architecture here. Horrible, let's get moving. We need you pretty badly. Losing all sorts of units from just attrition from towers. That group's isolated. Crush them. Morghur, you move up. Drink your potion of speed. Evan, sneak you past the group, and then you can charge in from behind and disrupt them pretty fiercely. Here come the horns, on repeat. And now to switch over and smash with these biggins, give the piggies some support. Their shatter will rotate here. Pretty dangerous death blob of bleed and poison. Especially when it's focused on you. Through the line to disrupt them. We'll let the normal Hounds of Pestilence just do the damage. Perfect. Keep working your way through. Yeah, they're just stuck doing nothing, which is not useful. Capture the zone there. Pretty much just us versus the last couple units. There's one more white flag. And one more charge. Come on now. Running with the pack. Hell, you know the drill. We've got lots of greenskins to round up. I'll catch you all in a moment. Managed to upgrade our victory like a boss. Gained 75 dread, so we're getting there little by little. We got a gold sigil sword and a little small smattering of loot, which we are going to increase by looting and raising. We have become the greedy goats. Now we've got 38 devastation here. We could continue to smash our way through the area. Really like to get another Herdstone shard. So let's start doing some despoiler raiding. And we're going to go ahead and perform this Ritual of Ruin as long as we haven't done our math incorrectly. That should get us up to the Ruination level 4, giving us access to another army, a additional Herdstone shard, and then a nice drop to our horde building construction cost. We shall kick this off. And thank goodness. You also have received additional Herdstone shards, increasing the number of Herdstones you may have standing at the same time. Further blood grounds await. Business. Then we'll recruit up another lord here. We've already got a Doom Bull and a Great Beret Shaman, so we'll have ourselves a Beast Lord. Slaw the Man Seeker or Akbar the Rotten. Cloven Herald is pretty good. Just for that extra horde growth. Let's have Akbar the extra heavy and regenerative. He's got rather small curly horns, so he's not the biggest and strongest Beast Lord. Exactly. So you stay here, just start recruiting yourself up whatever you can. Which looks like just a bunch of Spear Gores. We'll grab 2 of them and 3 Archer Ungor. And then his plan is going to be to come on over and attack Marienburg. Although we might do that with Morghur. And then from there we'll have this army start actually building up the devastation. And Morghur can finally move down towards Athelor, and we're getting there. Nearly there. We have left everything in Bretonnia in ruins on our way, though. Lewin's just recruiting up a bunch of peasants.
By all that I hold
Eventually will be enough to overwhelm us.
No.
Taking Barfleur would give us 5 different blood ground settlements. Only 4 here. I think we'll go for Barfleur. A lot of these others have already been ruinated permanently. Doesn't give us the absolute most, but it's fairly on par with the rest of them. Alright, Korgoth. Time for you to give us a brand new Herdstone. Exactly, he's so excited. So Rapunz is here, and we've got ourselves a Gleaming Pendant to hand on over to our Minotaurs. They stay fighting. They do have some fairly low leadership, all things considered. Yeah, gonna give us a close victory, medium casualties. I'm still gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this one. It's only because of the likes of our Ungor. We shall raise ourselves up a brand new Herdstone here. And the next one is gonna be in Marienburg. End of an errand. Korgoth has himself the defeat of Rapunz, aka Joan of Arc. We get extra growth, challenges of the Dark God's completion rate, and more horde growth too. Double experience when fighting against Bretonnia. Yes, please. Proven to the gods that no matter the worldly conditions, your Herdstones stand strong. Didn't even realize this counted as a different area. So what is this, a forest? And some temperate? Not sure. We don't care. It completed our challenge all the same. Then we can come on in here and actually grab in even more shamanic challenges, also giving us vision across everything. Further boosting up our dread gains. Alright, Korgoth. Feasting upon man. Blessed by evil. Or do we just go ahead and increase the overall combat potential of his Ungor? Yes, the children must be made strong. Yeah then, my good sir. We'll have you continue to try to give us more experience gains. So I think hero's the call. 1% more extra for units. Right then, for the Shadowgave, we can come on up for more unique skills. I do definitely think it's the abstraction of Zeech. Weapon strength for Centigore. Although, since Horrible Regeneration isn't working, I think Force for Change, giving us that much more income from raiding, is going to be the call. 50% more of both attrition and income is going to make us an absolute force of nature moving across the land. Cool. Able to move and see what's going on. Closer to Lungi. Nothing that we can see. We're also making a little bit more gold from stealing up from up here. So that'll work. Stop us at your own peril there, Lewin. RRs, let's have you come on up. An eye on Leoness. As soon as those shamanic challenges go in, we can see a lot more. That's tier 4. That's why she has some fairly decent cavalry. Alright then. Let's end the turn and see what the King of Bretonia tries. Alright, a very uneventful turn once more. Now let's have Korgoth. Merton, that's part of the Blood Grounds, and this is where they've got their smithy. I think also gives them access to some of their other kinds of knights. Let's see if we can lure Lewin into an ambush, and if not, we'll just smash him. Morghur, you come on out of there. We'll go into the hidden encampment stance. Have you come on round to threaten Lengi further. Have Lewin make the ultimate choice.
This can never come to pass.
I agree. So if he does nothing, we'll have both of these armies jump him next turn. If he moves and runs into our ambush, he's getting wiped out. Which works even better for us. Let's raid on down into Marienburg now. You're not going to know we're coming at all. Mills up front.
The nation calls.
Got a couple of mortars and a bunch of handgunners, so that would be a little bit fun to crack on through. Marienburg itself is only tier 4. Lothar and Seaguard are going to be a problem. Nothing we can't handle, though. So Akbar, Warmaker. Come on over to the edge of Garbon Hold. Be very surprised if Grom makes it over here, but if he does, we want you nearby to react to it. Let's go up to 6 archers, 4 spears, then from there we'll start giving him some more hounds. That'll do. Can we get any more heroes? Looks like we're above capacity on most of our heroes, so no. Hefty no is the answer. What do we get for taking down Marienburg? The bestial landings. Whether on land or sea, the cloven ones are savage marauders wherever they hunt. So it's nothing insane, but it does give you a nice extra bump to our research rate. Funnily enough, the Marienburg Blood Grounds is actually very small. It's Marienburg, Elftown, Solfen, Plessen, and Schlitterheim, which will allow us to get out of here pretty quickly. We'll smash everything and then warp through, likely making Massif Orcal our very next Birdstone. Be great if you could steal some tech from Castle Leoness. Larvatar. Ooh, you succeeded this time. We don't have to toss you into the sea with a bag full of cats. That's what we do to Beret Shaman who fail us multiple times. No deals to be had. Almost like they don't want their worthless lives. We were discovered, but it thinks we're going to have a close defeat. 3 sets of questing knights. See no way we lose this. What on earth? well, we'll have ourselves a battle against Lewin once more, which I think Korgoth hasn't had a chance to defeat the King of Bretonia, so we'll have yet another defeat trait handed out to one of our lords, or we'll be handed a rather embarrassing defeat to a bunch of peasants and a couple guys with swords. Now, though, I'm out of time for today. I've been at Space Wizard Total War. I believe a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Thone. See you on the next one.